I think they were leading the Big Ten or something like that. So we knew how explosive their offense was. We knew the challenge we were facing. I just felt like we did a great job handling their offensive weapons today.
Yeah, obviously a really talented running back there. What was kind of the key to slowing him down?
He was really good. It hurt to hit him. So hopefully he's feeling a little sore because I am. But he's really getting good at getting downhill. And we wanted to make sure that we just trying to make him move his feet in the backfield, make some cuts. And their offensive line did a great job as well. And that's what we saw on tape. We just didn't want to get turned out of gaps. And I feel like that's really our main focus is to be gap sound. I feel like that's why our defense is successful.
You've allowed one touchdown in the last 4 games, combined one touchdown. What is it about this defense that's perpetually getting better and stronger week by week here?
I would say our head coach, just what he preaches to us, always get better. Then obviously you have Coach Parker and Coach Wallace, who you guys know I'm high on them. They let us know basically how to stop these guys, and we come here every Saturday before the game, and we're so confident in the game plan. It's easy to go out there and play hard because we know if we go out there and play hard and do our job, everything should be okay.
Jay, I know there's a lot, there's been a lot of criticism about the offense, but they had no 3-and-outs tonight. They put over 400 yards. You go against these guys every day. How happy are you to kind of see the offense really get rolling?
Yeah, and that Rutgers defense is really good. These dudes were battling with Ohio State last week. So I just hats off to the offense. I think they did a great job, especially to start establishing the run game. That can be challenging in itself, but we see these guys, all fall camp, all spring ball. I hate stopping the run against our own offense, honestly. But it's good to see those guys finally get some recognition that they deserve. I just feel like they've been doing this the whole time. They show up to practice every week. They give nothing but their best, and happy for those guys.
Jay, how fun is it as a defense to see, how many false starts just from crowd noise and disrupting the timing and all of that?
Yeah, it helps us playing in Kinnick. Obviously the fan support, and then especially when it comes in a 3rd and short situation where a 3rd and 2 turns into a 3rd and 7. That completely changes the play calls. That completely changes the percentages of them converting, getting that first down, and obviously our job is to get off the field in every 3rd down. So, I love playing in Kinnick. That's kind of one of those things you get for playing at home games.
Can you explain the mental toughness, the resiliency that this team has shown all season?
Yeah, we've been playing some really good teams, and these guys have their ways of hurting our defense, and just what this locker room has done. I feel like we've done a great job of just staying together, and that's what you're going to get out of an Iowa team. As players, it's our job to follow our leader, and with Coach Ferentz being the leader that he is, I don't think there's any surprise when it comes to us being as close as we are.
What kind of adjustments did you make? Because in the first half, it seemed like they were getting a little bit more passing yards on you. So what adjustments were you able to make to limit the passing yards in the second half?
I just feel like their game plan kind of switched just because the offense success. Their situations were different. The Rutgers, they knew they had to get some points on the board. So we kind of knew what was going to happen. We knew what to expect. That quarterback, with him being a dual threat, you got to make sure that you contain him properly. Can't just blitz him. Then you can't just play covers because he can leave the pocket as well. So I just feel like we did a great job making sure our eyes and feet, and obviously being disciplined.
What did you see on Quinn's interception there?
So happy for Quinn. Quinn's probably one of my closer friends, away from football. So it was happy to see him out there. Guys, year 5. When you got a Cooper DeJean that you guys love to cover, so you won't miss a Cooper DeJean story. But it's those 5th-year guys that the media kind of forgets about. He's a 2-year starter. He shows up to work every day, does his job. Guys like that. That's who I appreciate. Those are the dudes that I love to play against, and just to see him get that moment. I told him he should have celebrated a little bit longer, but he was trying to run back to the sideline like Cooper. So.
Jay, I think we'll probably talk to you about this on Tuesday a little bit, but thanks to other results and what you've done, you guys can clinch the West next Saturday at Kinnick. What does that mean to you, to knowing that you get to come back to this home crowd with that opportunity?
Yeah, it's good that the game's in Kinnick, and we knew what was at stake, obviously, and it was important to take it a week by week. So, I mean, now the test is here. It's up to us to have a good week of preparation this week, and I mean, honestly, it's another game. Every game's important, so if you've been thinking like that the whole season, then everything should be okay.
One more question.
When you talk about Quinn, just what are some things like behind the scenes that you kind of seen?
Just behind the scenes, the free safety. You guys can, I'm sure you like to do the history. The free safety position, in Iowa. It's not an easy job. And that guy at the free safety, he has a lot to do with the overall defense, the overall coverage, and we like to say his job's harder than a mic in the building. And for him to be able to do that 2 years in a row, I feel like he's been doing a great job. It's just when plays like that happen for him, you know, it really makes me happy, because usually the play caller, the guy out there communicating the most, isn't always the guy making the plays. I'm just happy for him, the way he communicates out there, him showing up every day, and Coach Parker's his position coach. So, I mean, you got to be a tough dude to make it to year 5 with Coach Parker.
All right.